After Godzilla Kong the New Empire, Godzilla got quite an upgrade and he is evolved in that movie. So going forward, he's kind of like this purplish pink going on, but the curiosity is, what color will he be next? What do you guys think in the comments? I want you to let me know what color you would want to see Godzilla turn in this next movie. Will he just stay pink? Will the evolved Godzilla go on, or does he keep evolving? That's the question, because, you know, he kind of has changed over time. He changed sizes from 2014 to King of the Monsters. King of the Monsters is sort of this peak, like his spikes had finally gotten to the size that I think a lot of us wanted. I really liked the 2014 design, but I always felt like, but his freaking dorsal fins could be a lot bigger. And then Michael Dougherty absolutely cooked with the King of the Monsters Godzilla. And then Godzilla vs. Kong comes along, and he's kind of thinner, to be honest. A lot of people don't agree with me, but between King of the Monsters and Godzilla vs. Kong, Godzilla, ya boy, lost weight. I don't care what anybody says. I'm thinking about making a whole video about this. I genuinely think that this man was on Ozempic or something because he lost weight. Remember how chunky he looked in King of the Monsters? Godzilla vs. Kong, he's a little, like, more in shape, more slender, and then especially when he got evolved into the new empire, he's even more slimmer than he was before. Fight me on it in the comments. A lot of people don't think he lost weight throughout the Monsterverse, but he did. It makes sense to me because monsters could probably lose weight and gain weight just like humans. I don't know what Godzilla's been eating, but just pure radiation, but he is evolved now after the new empire. What is a color that you guys would want to see? Do we want to steal away from the Asia version of Godzilla with the green and let the next Godzilla Evolved? A lot of concept art is out there for Godzilla Evolved to go green, and I think it would look absolutely spectacular. I'm a huge fan of green, and I think it would be great. I don't see them just going original blue, unless there's just going to be moments in the film that he lights up blue. I guess we'll see. Blue is very classic Godzilla, of course. It's the OG. It's hard to go wrong with it. There's been like art out there of him having a more original look with his darker skin tone with the more sort of pale white dorsal fins. This is a very, very cool idea because I love that it looks so Heisei. And Heisei, he had sort of that blacker, charcoaly skin, but with the white dorsal fins. It's just so classic to me, and I absolutely love it. That's like classic Godzilla to me. But Evolved, man, and the shape and the art of Evolved out there is just such an incredible look. A lot of people don't like the tail and all of with the spikes on it, but I absolutely love it. I love Godzilla looking as spiky as possible, to be honest. I think he looks absolutely menacing as Evolved Godzilla. But imagine taking that shape and then adding different colors to it. So what would be next? I would have taken inspiration from Godzilla 2000. I think the most natural color transition would be red. Now, I know what you're saying. He already kind of went burning Godzilla nuclear in King of the Monsters, but that's not what I mean. I don't mean that he goes full like nuclear again. I just think the perfect transition would be to go dorsal fins lighting up as red with a red beam. I think it's perfect. He's already been burning Godzilla in his past, so maybe because of the evolution, the pink just so slowly transitions to red out of some form of like show of power. I don't know. Or they just keep it the same. We really could very well see Supernova, him just stay pink. Or at the beginning of the movie, he's just blue again for some reason. But the question is in all of that, is that the natural way to go? Are they really taking inspirations from like Godzilla vs. Destroyer with Burning Godzilla? Is the title Supernova kind of hinting at him going supernova? Similar to Versus Destroyer, are they taking inspirations from like Versus Destroyer and then mixing it with something like Versus Space Godzilla? Because is Space Godzilla even in this movie? We don't really know yet. We haven't got confirmation on these things. Or are they throwing us for a loop and it actually is Destroyer in this movie? I don't think we're going to get green personally, even though I think it would look really epic. It's one of my favorite colors, but I don't think they want to take away from the Southeast Asia Godzilla. I have a feeling we're going to be seeing him and stuff in the future. Really, really incredible look. Maybe save the green for that. I don't know. Even though, low-key, I kind of want to see -0 go green. I'm not gonna lie. I want to see him go green. You know how MonsterVerse Godzilla goes. He's sometimes just be glowing. He's just glowing all the time. His little, like, cracks in his skin, his gills glow, but imagine that but red. I think it would be a phenomenal look. I just think red would be a really epic color to see, especially if Godzilla does die in this. I don't know if that's going to be the case. That's kind of the rumor, but we don't really actually know. But what a way to go out if he goes full supernova and goes red with a red beam. I want to actually see him shoot a red beam like in Godzilla 2000, because we never really saw that in King of the Monsters. They could tie it back to that where he already has been red before, and maybe there's some kind of plot reason for his evolved form transitions to red for some reason. I don't know if I want to see him kill another monster that where he steals the energy from it, because we just got that in New Empire. I think he is at, like, peak power right now. They don't have to change the size of him. They don't have to change anything. I just think a transition of color would be cool, and I think it would make a lot of fans happy, because not a lot of people like the purplish pink color. I think it looks cool, but how cool would it be if that transitioned to red? That's just me. What colors do you guys think you want to see in Godzilla Kong Supernova? Do you want to see Godzilla even change color, or do you think they're just gonna kind of 180 it and give us the blue back? Maybe. Godzilla evolves design, but with blue again, would be sick. I'm not gonna lie. It would be really cool. What do you want to see happen in Godzilla Kong Supernova? It's really exciting. See all this Godzilla content coming. Monsterverse, we got Godzilla -0 coming even before that, which is crazy. Let me know all your thoughts, guys. I love you so much. God bless, and we'll be talking to you very soon. Bye-bye.